So the topic here is the exciting upcoming Wrestling Nation Champions Tour, which is going to be in Southern California on December 19th. Now this is an extension of the thank you tour that the American Olympic team has been doing. It'll be the third stop of this, but the new event is totally different than anything we've ever seen before in regards to wrestling, wrestling athletes and the sport of wrestling being displayed. Could you talk a little bit about why this is special and what's different about what we're going to have in California?
Well, our Olympic team is pretty special, and wrestlers in general are pretty special. We know that the competitive excellence and their abilities are awesome, and when they compete, we've seen them do that. But what we haven't really seen is that other side, the personality, the training, some of the really cool gymnastic qualities that our athletes have, and frankly, and their ability to bring some laughter. And so those are the things that you're going to see on December 19th if you're there, if you're lucky enough to be there when these things take place.
Now, this thing is not a competition, it's a show, but we're going to be bringing in some huge names. Let's talk a little bit about people that you expect to participate. We've got all 3 Olympic medalists and then a bunch of other special guests that are going to be part of the night.
Well, yeah, it's going to be full of surprises. What I'm going to reveal now won't be a surprise. We've got those athletes that you talked about. Adeline Gray is going to carry the ball for women's wrestling. And she's a great personality and really talented. She's got some special skills that I don't think anybody's aware of that she's going to display that day. And of course, maybe our most prolific, our most famous former wrestler, Randy Couture, is going to be there, and he's going to be involved in the program. Randy, of course, was a several-time United States wrestling champion, world team member, and of course has gone on to great MMA fame. I think he's the most prolific MMA fighter ever when it comes to titles and weight classes, and of course now he's a Hollywood actor. I talked to him yesterday, filming another feature film as we speak in Hollywood.
Now they'll have a chance to see our 3 Olympic medalists, Jake Varner, Jordan Burroughs, and Coleman Scott. I mean, and we've seen them on the mat maybe or on television, but these guys aren't going to be wrestling. What kind of things are they going to bring to the table in regards to showing their special skills as athletes and qualities as people?
Well, I don't want to give away too much of the specifics.
Right.
We'll have time for that later, especially December 19th. But I think that the people that know Jordan Burroughs, have watched him compete, saw what he did in London, believe that he could be the most explosive athlete on the planet. And he can do some things that will continue to impress and continue to suggest that he is the most explosive athlete on the planet. Jake Varner, he could be the most pound-for-pound, most powerful athlete on the planet. I mean, this guy he's a crusher. And so we've got some things set up for him to display, that strength, that Jake Varner strength. And Coleman Scott, what can you say? He's got a personable quality about him. And his journey to London was epic. And so we've got some things in there so that the fans that come and are lucky enough to be there that day are going to see kind of that side of things from Coleman Scott.
So we're talking about the Wrestling Nation Champions Tour. It's going to be at the Tustin High School Performance Arena in Tustin, California on the 19th. People can find out about this. What kind of ways are there for people to learn more about the activity that is available for them if they're in Southern California in December?
Well, the website, WrestlingNationChampionsTour.com, would probably be the best way to do it. You can buy your tickets online right there at the time, and that'd be the best way to do it.
And we should be putting lots more information on themat.com in the next few weeks.
Right, and our Facebook page. Just be looking for all kinds of things to come your way that are going to promote and let you know more about this great event.
As the last step of this Thank You America Tour, how successful has this been? We've been able to bring our athletes to the Northeast in New York, to the South, down to Orlando, Florida, and now to the West in California, in the LA area. What kind of experience has this been for USA Wrestling and for our fans and friends?
Well, it's great to win medals. There's really nothing better, but to take advantage of thanking the people that helped us get there, I think that's one of the great things, some of the fallout. There's wonderful people around this country that, have a wrestling background. Some people that have been drawn into our sport that don't even have a wrestling background, but now are really part of the community. It's great for us to get around to the different corners of the country. I think that's something that, as time goes on, we're going to do a lot more of, to reach out and make what USA Wrestling's doing, our coaching staff, Zeke Jones' leadership, and everybody here at USA Wrestling, appreciative for what's going on.
Outstanding. Thanks, Larry.